this video. I hope everyone is doing well and they're having a happy Sunday. We're going to do recap review. Having a happy Sunday. So press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if the sound is a little muffled. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if the sound is a little muffled. We're going to get into a few different clips. If you did not know, good morning. Usher just recently endorsed Kamala Harris. And people are saying, interesting. I told y'all, celebrities are going to be doing interesting things over the next several weeks. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. But his choice. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. I already said that. And, there's a few different people that's endorsed who they wanted to endorse, and that's fine. So we're going to get into that. I'm going to go ahead and get through my disclaimer so that way that'll be taken care of. So the disclaimer is copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Thanks for being here, everyone. I hope you're having a great morning. Were you guys surprised that Usher endorsed Kamala Harris? And, Usher has been trending for a while. I'd say over the last 2 years, he's been doing extremely well, especially with the Vegas, what do they call it, shows. And then he did the Super Bowl. So I think Kamala Harris is saying, okay, we can allegedly pull in the younger voters. But people kind of side eye Usher about a lot of stuff. His legal battles from about 8 to 10 years ago, the Chile situation, the marriage situations, when he recently got married, he had just got married and he was still talking about Chile. And that was like after the Super Bowl. Then he shows up with Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons has his own legal issues, legal battles. And, Russell has moved to Bali. And we talked about Russell Simmons, I want to say about a week and a half ago. Now, Russell Simmons has his own issues, and we know Russell and alleged Diddy was cool. We know Usher was cool with Russell Simmons. But the biggest thing is people were kind of side-eyed. It's like, oh, okay, you got married, but then here you are talking about Chile. And he did that. He literally, in an interview, talked about Chile. And that's the clips that was going viral. And people were like, okay, in this interview, shouldn't you be talking about your wife, your marriage, how y'all met, how y'all found each other? But what trended is him talking about Chile after the Super Bowl in an interview he did. Then people were also talking about Usher about 6 to 7 months ago when he had this skirt on with the hat. And it was after the announcement for the Super Bowl. So many people were like, what is going on with Usher? And people are like, okay, you're in a skirt. And we know that sometimes they say, you know what they say. Why are some of these men wearing skirts? And is it an embarrassment type of thing you have to go through? Because whatever. Because then you also had Jermaine Dupri wearing these interesting socks. These celebrities will do anything to trend and go viral. We get it. So you had Kamala Harris have Usher endorse, and then you had Megan Thee Stallion endorse, I want to say about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, they got them wearing these skirts. And it's kind of like, I think the biggest thing was the skirt and going to see Russell Simmons. Because people were like, we would have never thought that. We would have, after the Super Bowl, you go celebrate with Russell versus having a decent, amazing honeymoon with your wife. It was all interesting. I told y'all, over the next year or so, we're going to have so many people, so many celebrities do Weird stuff. Good morning. How am I? I'm doing good. It was an amazing weekend. So blessed, so grateful. I was able to shut down, get business taken care of. And when I watch something and it inspires me, I'm grateful because I even tuned in to certain things. So amazing. I'm a type of person that I enjoy my peace and quiet. I enjoy my family time. I enjoy my time with my man. And, I enjoy good food. I'm appreciative when I have a relaxing weekend and I can just rejuvenate myself, and just grateful that I can move around and not have to sleep in a chair because the chair was more comfortable. Even though if people try to assist me to get in the bed, just let me rest in my chair. So I got a few different calls about stuff. It's like I ain't dealing with none of that. I'm in a peaceful mode. Call me Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, all is well. I'm good. I am so good. Yeah, no more of that. And no more trying to be superwoman and just let the guys handle stuff. But I'm a busybody. If I see something, I want to take care of it. I want to, and they be like, see, sometimes you need to slow down and let us. And I said, you know what? I get it now. I'm going to let y'all men take care of stuff. And yeah, that's the other thing. I was on the phone. They was like, I can hear you dancing. I can hear you dancing. My friends be knowing. Soon as those fingers start snapping, they know that's what I'm doing in the background. They said, we know you feeling better if you out there twerking and dancing. I said, yeah, I'm better. My goodness. Yeah, still a little painful, but grocery shopping. I took care of a bunch of stuff. Took care of some stuff with regards to my car. I was out. Soon as I start feeling better, I was out. But walking slow though. I ain't overdue. I ain't overdue. But yeah, we had to drop my car off and take care of some stuff. So yeah, many people. I did a bunch of shorts. Oh my goodness, Paris! I did so many shorts. It's like, okay, I see that one. Let me post that one. Okay, I see that one. Let me post that one. Okay, I see that one. And I would pause the program I was watching, and it was like, okay, that's a good one. So I posted a lot of shorts. And it's end of the month for us. So with this being the last amazing 20 days for me on YouTube, going from, you saw, let me see, you saw all of them. Yeah, I was busy. I was busy and still had an amazing weekend. Still had an amazing weekend. It was kind of like, okay, babe, can I just have it next to me just for a few minutes? Yeah, they're only 60 seconds. Yeah, they're only 15 seconds. So I got it in. I got it in. And like I said, it's the end of the month for us. So there's a certain goal that I'm trying to hit for each month now that my page is doing better. But once I saw Usher endorse Kamala, I was thinking about she also had Megan endorse her. But y'all got to realize Megan had that song coming out and she was throwing up symbols. Okay. And Megan had that song come out, and then Ice Spice was booed when she was standing next to Taylor Swift. And when Taylor Swift kind of was like, why is everybody booing? That's because Ice Spice was throwing up those same symbols from Megan's song. If I find it, I'll post it. I keep saying that. But yeah, their symbols, they're still, this stuff is still in our face. This stuff is still in our face. If I find it, I'm going to post that later. Yeah, so people are like, Kamala, who's on your team? Do you not realize what some people feel about Megan? The Tory Lane situation, her record label issues, her concerns with the ex boyfriends, the Tory Lane situation, and then you got Usher endorsing you. I don't know if her team is setting her up. I don't know if her team is setting her up. Because even when I talked to y'all about Kamala doing that last interview, the interview was supposed to be either 30 minutes to 25 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever. But she got there late. And the guy knew that if he did not ask her certain questions, she was just going to talk on and on and on. He had 70 questions ready. And Kamala wanted to make sure she talked about Trump and she talked about what she wanted to talk about. So some people were saying that she got there late on purpose, one, because she knew that guy had a live show and he needed to be done at a certain time. So Kamala came. She was supposed to be there at 5. She wasn't there at 5 o'clock or something like that. She wasn't there at 5:10. She finally got there at 5:16, 17 or whatever. So he knew that the time was cut because she wasn't there on time. And they knew. So that's the biggest thing. And then, is she wearing earrings where her team can speak in her ear? This is the biggest thing. Kamala and Hillary Clinton, two different women. I think if Kamala would have been doing a great job over the last 3.5 years, people will feel a different way about her. But since her interviews and her talking points is talking about him for about 50% of it, and then when she find out people aren't happy about her policies, then it's kind of like, okay, let me do something about that policy. And then seeming so insensitive to the young lady whose daughter had passed because they have this catch and release, and they released that guy, and then people were no longer here. So people were talking about the borders and the policy. Get that. But also people are talking about what happened at the Capitol and what happened January, whatever, whatever. We understand that the two candidates, there's concerns there, and nobody's ignoring that. So that's why I say vote for whoever you want to vote for. People have concerns about him, and there are valid concerns. People have concerns about her, and they are valid concerns. No candidate is going to be squeaky clean. No candidate is going to be squeaky clean. And there's other candidates that's kind of, under them, but they're not getting as much media attention. And then it's kind of like they're saying her team is putting her in positions where they're trying to help her, and then they're trying to make it seem like, oh, she did a great job. He was mean to her. No, he couldn't get a word in edgewise. He could not get a word in edgewise. And then they were saying that Kamala wanted to try and have a viral moment. And it's like, you're argumentative to me. Look how you're treating me. No, sis, you got there late. And you didn't want to answer the questions. So he did his homework in making sure he wanted her to answer questions she wasn't answering in town hall meetings or in interviews. She knew he had did his homework. Now, he wants her to come back. I don't think Kamala gonna go back. And then Trump had an interview with PBD. That interview went pretty good. He had an interview, like a sit down with Fox in the morning or something. He did that interview. So they're going to be pushing hard for the next several days until whoever wins. But yeah, and like I said, Paris, have you been getting any messages from them, from the campaign? Here, let me see what you're saying. Yeah, you saw all of them. Yeah, she was late on purpose. That's what everybody's saying. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing. If her team is going to protect her, we don't need a woman that's protected. We need her to be firm, speak her mind. If you're that angry in an interview, what's going to happen if you got to go to meet other presidents around the world? You can't be acting like that. You got to have your composure. You got to be able to speak well. You got to be able to maintain the conversation and not get angry or frustrated. And if they ask you a question, you need to be able to answer the question. Even if you want to answer the question and then go off rail, that's one thing. But it's almost like, why don't you even answer the question? Some of the stuff is yes or no. And it's like, I don't know. I wish she was doing better. I do. I wish she was doing better. We understand in regards to him, the things he had going on, the comments he made about women, the people trying to do what they were doing in regards to the Capitol and all that. That's, people are looking at our country and saying, wow, what a mess. What a mess they've created. The one thing I will say, people like that he's a businessman. I saw an interview in regards to, there was about 50 people that went to a town hall, and he talked about his plans for the car industry. He talked about what's forthcoming. He's business minded. So he sees running the country a different way. He sees you know, okay, these people want to bring their cars over here. No, we need to make sure Detroit and other cities and blah blah blah. I want them to get Flint right. I still don't think Flint got proper running water. But then they're giving out all this money to all these people and you can't even get Flint right. I still know people that's in Flint using washcloths to clean their bodies. Trying to understand that. Yes. My friend said a lot of times, a lot of those people are using washcloths to properly clean their body versus the water that's there. Could you imagine living somewhere and you don't have proper running water where you can drink? Baby. And I know somebody, trust and believe. I knew somebody. I got friends all over Washington, Atlanta, Ohio, Indiana, everywhere, Texas, everywhere. So when they tell me Flint still doesn't have proper running water, that concerns me. When that friend told me they use a lot of wipes to clean their body, that's unbelievable to me, and it's sad. It's sad. And I don't even think anybody's talked about Flint. The money that has been spent, accidentally sent over in regards to this war, that war, just Tupac said it best. They got money for wars, but they can't feed the poor. It's sad. Let's see. How long ago was that? 3 years ago? Are you talking about the Flint issue, Paris? The Flint issue has been a major issue for a good 3 or 4 years. And the last time I talked to my friend about using the wipes, that was about a year ago. I haven't talked to them then. Yeah, Flint has been an issue. And I think that mayor got in trouble because they was telling him don't change the hookup of how they're getting water, and I think he had asked for it to be switched or trying to save money or something. It was something got switched and it never should have got switched to save money. So yeah. That guy was trying to. That's why I really stopped talking. I'm cool with people, but if you know I got somebody, I got a man. Don't be flirting with me that you want to get with me, and da da da. Don't be disrespectful to my dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind talking to people, but you know, it's like you you trying to flirt with me, and here you are washing up with wipes. What? What do you can't offer me nothing? I'm just saying. Uh-huh. Yeah. You had no idea. Yeah. That's still going on. This is the other thing. Jaden Smith had did a lot trying to bring like equipment to give them proper water, and somehow, some way, somebody tried to damage what Jaden Smith was trying to do. So people are weird. Jaden Smith came in and helped the people of Flint, and he had some kind of machine that was going to purify the water. And he had like, I don't know, three or four, and like one or two of them got damaged. Yeah, people are weird. People are weird to even damage what good people are trying to do. Now, I don't know if Jaden Smith still helps Flint, but I remember seeing that on the news. And I remember talking to my friend. It's like, yeah, Jaden's doing a great job trying to help us. And then he had came up with that water. Was it called Pure or something like that? It was like in a container or something. So there's been celebrities that's tried to step up and help more so than what we're hearing about the politicians doing. Yeah. So Jaden did, look it up. Look it up. Jaden Smith trying to provide pure water to the people of Flint. So, yeah, like I said, after my friend tried to flirt, I was like, you can't offer me nothing. I mean, I get that, you like me because I seem positive. I'm trying to, talk with you and see what you got going on. But to try and be with you, no, dude, I'm doing something different over here. But so there's that. But we are going to listen to some clips in regards to Usher, um, you know, speaking for his endorsement of Kamala. And like I said, people can support whoever they want to support. I'm not going to shade you, blame you, none of that. Do you? Do you. Do what's best for you, your family, and your future children, your future period. You got to do what's best for you. So we're going to go ahead and get through some of these clips because I got to turn on my monetization. I've been talking for 19 minutes and I haven't even turned it on. So let's get to. He's walking into the crowd. And people love him some Usher. I got to give it to him. He's had a successful career.
Certain that I'm talking to all my ATLians out here. We ready? We what? Oh, yes, yes. Oh, y'all want to keep going? You know, normally I'm up here to entertain, but today was something far, far more significant for Atlanta.
Like the video, like the video. We're about to play the next clip. He dancing right now.
And all of Georgia, you know, it's really great to be home. I'm here, home for my past, present, future tour, but took a quick break from that to come here, share a few words with you about the significance of this moment. I feel that this is a momentous opportunity for each and every one of us. You know, it's just 17 days away from a very important election, as we all know, and we have the opportunity to choose a new generation of leadership for our country. We all know what it means to be supported, but ladies and gentlemen, we are here to support the next president of the United States. Kamala Harris, ladies and gentlemen. I'm supporting Vice President and all of Georgia. You know,
I'm about to play the next clip. Like the video as you come in. Like the video as you guys come in. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and let me know where you're watching from. Next clip. And please don't forget to subscribe. We have 400 people in the building. Yeah, support whoever you want. I'm not going to block people for supporting who they want. My channel's not like that. Do you. Do what's best for you.
she fights for everyone's rights, for freedom. And it doesn't matter where you're from. She has a vision for our country that includes everyone. A vision that supports small businesses, invests in our health, in our communities, and gives everyone a chance to get ahead. But we got work to do, Atlanta. ATL, we got work to do to get this campaign across the finish line. I'm counting on you. We can make a difference in this election, Georgia, but we got to be committed to do it. Are you ready? We've lived through some very unfortunate realities of our past. However, we must learn from those moments and understand that the voice that we have makes the difference that we want to see. We have to strive to not allow our past to the Harris because she fights for everyone's rights, for freedom. And it doesn't matter where you're from. She has a vision for our country that includes everyone.
Next clip.
That's right. And we need everyone to get out there and to support this campaign. It doesn't matter whether it's going from door to door. Every call matters. Every conversation matters. All of it makes a difference in closing this race. We have the power to change this moment in the present. How we vote, I mean, everything that we do within the next 17 days will affect the lives of our children, of our grandchildren, of the people whom we love the most. Let's vote for a future, ladies and gentlemen. The future that we want them to thrive in. A I love you more, but I love Kamala Harris even more. Define our future.
Next clip. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about it. It's cool. Like I said, vote for whoever you want to vote for. It is up to you and your family. Do what's best for you. Gotta vote for now. Gotta vote for the future. We have to realize what's happened in the last 3 years, what's currently happening, the overflow of immigrants, and you can't forget what happened at the Capitol. Nobody's telling people to forget. It's so concerning. Like the video. We have 470 people in the room. Can I please get 400 people to subscribe? Thank you. And turn on your notification bell. Thank you. Continue to hit the like button. Thank you. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up to like the video. Thumbs up the video, above the video, below the video. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're new, press 3. If you're new, let me know where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and let me know where you're watching from. Let's play the next clip.
Our next president of the United States. And we can do it, but we're going to do it together. One more time. We ready. What? Come on, Georgia. What? One more time. One more time.
Now, I'm wondering who they're going to have next. She's been bringing in some up and coming, successful people that's been in the industry as well. She's been having a lot of people come and speak for her. She has. She also had, they had stated when the person from Netflix endorsed her, they had lost a lot of subscriptions with Netflix. I posted that either on my community section or I posted it as a short. So some people may feel a way as she's been endorsed, but I think if she was well-spoken, bright, intelligent, as we know her to be, I just think some of this political stuff can become very taxing if you're not up on all the subjects. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they're cautious about her speaking about certain subjects because she don't want to get it wrong. But like when you talk with a man like him, you see, I always say him. You know who I'm talking about. When you talk with him, he knows the business aspects. He knows the overseas issue. He knows the war stuff. He knows the business stuff. He knows the immigration stuff. He knows what is this and what is that. There's a difference. When you're a business owner, you have a business mind in regards to running a business. So running a business and running a country is two different things, but being knowledgeable about it is another thing. Now, you got to remember, there's different allegations that's about him as well, and they're halting a lot of that until after the votes are in. So that's another thing in regards to his legal issues. So she don't even have the legal issues he's got. You know what I'm saying? So our country is something else. Our country is something else. And then the biggest thing is to accidentally keep sending money to another country. It's like, no, we need it here. We need that money right here for the people that just dealt with the hurricanes, people that's trying to feed their families. We have so many issues. And I just want people to just go in deep and hear what's being said. And let's focus on the politics of it all. Being a person with their races, that don't matter. We want to know what your mind is feeding, what your mind can handle in a business meeting, what your mind can handle in regards to other countries accidentally sending money. We want to know how you're going to handle issues in regards to wars. So I just think race, I get that people want to focus on that, but see that they're pushing that to not have you focus on the policies. Mm-mm. We need policies that's fair for everyone, not just for African American, Asians, this, that. We need policies that's going to fit for everybody. There shouldn't just be just, okay, we're hearing that now that Barack has spoke, African Americans are mad and we need more of that support for them. No, we need support for everybody. Period. Let's be very clear. Don't just base it on this. Don't base it on that. Make it safe for everybody to drive. Some people are saying, I'm concerned about, what's going to happen with my husband. I'm concerned with what's going to happen with my son if he wearing a hood. People that are being pulled over, put your hand on the steering wheel. It should be safe. Nobody should not feel unsafe. Nobody. Nobody. I have different cultures, races in my family. I do. I do. I'll never talk about what it is, but I have different cultures and race in my family. And we all love each other, respect each other. You have your opinion, cool. You have your opinion, cool. That's your thoughts, your feelings. Because different cultures and races experience different things. And you can't not support a person because you're not in their shoes. One culture and race experience, the other may not experience. They may experience certain things, but we got to respect everybody's feelings, thoughts, cultures, races, because every culture or race has experienced something. And there's other cultures and races that support each other more than other cultures and races. And then we have people saying, oh, this culture, you got to be this color, the brown bag test. Man, please. Love and support people who you want. Oh, light-skinned people act weird. Oh, light-skinned people act like they're privileged. No, light-skinned people, if they feel confident, let them feel confident. There's brown-skinned people that feel confident. Let them feel confident. So I don't like that culture issue stuff. I feel that in regards to the African American culture, we shade each other, we dog each other. We're one culture that everybody just looks at us and shakes their head. Why? Just support me if I'm light skinned. Support me if I'm brown skinned. Just support me. Certain people deal with certain things, certain personalities fits that others don't fit. But me and my friends talk about that too. They'll say, you're a pretty light skinned woman. You haven't dealt with what I've had to deal with. Well, I'm a pretty light skinned and you probably haven't had to deal with what I have to deal with. People saying, oh, are you, whatever. Just support your friends. Everybody goes through something. You know what I mean? Just support your friends. So, and everybody's family is different. Some families are wealthy and they didn't have to struggle, while the other family had to struggle for food, paying rent, getting transportation, getting to work, keeping a good job, not being able to find a decent babysitter. Having money helps. It's a security thing. You know what I mean? So, some of my friends deal with different things, and all I can tell all of them is just hang in there. Better days are coming. My experience is not your experience. If you need food, I'll try and bring you food. If you need, money for rent, I've done that before too. Help somebody a little bit with rent just so they can get a leg up. I've helped people in different situations. I've helped a person get their bike fixed just so they can get to work. I've helped a person pay their cell bill. And it's like, okay, you good now. You're ahead. So now you should be good. We shouldn't have an issue in a month. It's like, yeah, I'm good now, Carol. I should be able to be on my feet. So it's money helps certain people. And the biggest thing I've learned, I can't assist if it's gonna cause me an issue. I'm not gonna lend the money if it's gonna cost me to be behind in my bills. Okay, we might have to check out resources to get you over this hump. You know what I'm saying? So never lend out if you can't afford it. You know what I mean? But if you can, your rent paid, their rent paid, then cool. But you gotta make sure you pay me back. Never put yourself in a situation to where as a person says, yeah, I'm gonna pay you back, and then your rent's not paid. Make sure you take care of your family first. Well, friend, let me take care of my bills first, and whatever's left, food, gas, DTE, consumers, Comcast, Netflix. I got a bunch of stuff I got to take care of, and I'll let you know. But don't feel like, call other people to see if they can help, and I'll get back with you. So I think a lot of people are concerned, and I have a lot of friends that's working overtime. I have a lot of friends that's working overtime. So what does that mean? That's less time with their families. That's less time with their families. And that daycare bill is huge if they can't find somebody to watch their child for a reasonable amount. But then people are saying, hey, I have a child too. Hey, I got to keep a roof over my head too. If you're going to pay them 400, 500 in regards to daycare, at least pay me 350. You know what I mean? Let it be at least fair. So, whew, yeah. Okay. So we're talking about that in regards to Usher, Kamala Harris. Welcome, welcome, everyone. There's several people in the building, 445. Please subscribe to the page. We've hit 30K. We're wanting to get to 31K. Like I said, my page only had 3,000 last month. So over the last 20 days has been amazing. My page has grown. You guys are tuning in. And I appreciate it. Um, there are legal pages that talk legal stuff. I don't do it here because I'm careful about what I say. I'm not going to go into like my background, but I do have some knowledge of, but I'm careful about that because I never want someone to say, well, it looked like she gave legal advice. No. So, yeah, Usher's helping Kamala, and that's his choice. We're going to see, like I told y'all, we're going to see a lot of celebrities do interesting things. And we're going to ask, is that a distraction? Are they getting paid to do that? What's in it for them? He has a lot of people are adding his name and Justin's name to this Diddy situation. And you know, DJ Khaled, French Montana, a lot of his friends are not even being brought in the conversation. It's a lot of focus on Usher and Justin and what they saw and what they experienced. And like we said before, in regards to Diddy, a judge jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing. Period. 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 I posted in regards to people attending the Academy Museum Gala. I posted that. I posted people attending the Hard Rock Hall of Fame event. I posted that. So I did a lot of posts. Alexis Sky was seemed like she was endorsing him, and then she took it back after Alexis Sky researched his policies. So we're going to see a lot of people probably endorsing and then taking it back. So we're going to listen to what he had to say recently. He delivered a message to the women. Tell it, get your fat husband off the couch and tell him to vote for him. I just saw that. So let's listen.
Early voting is underway, so get everyone you know and go out and vote. Go tomorrow. It's just starting. Go and vote. Make sure you vote and bring all our friends that want to vote for us. Tell them, Jill, get your fat husband off the couch. Get that fat pig off the couch. Tell him to go and vote for Trump. He's going to save our country. Get that guy the hell off our... Get him up, Jill. Slap him around. Get him up. Get him up, Jill. We want him off the couch to get him.
I can't make that up.
Bring your friend. Early voting.
We're going to listen to that again. That must have been over the last 2 days, y'all. Funny, 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 funny.
So get everyone you know and go out and vote. Go tomorrow. It's just starting. Go and vote. Make sure you vote and bring all our friends that want to vote for us. Tell them, Jill, get your fat husband off the couch. Get that fat pig off the couch. Tell him to go and vote for Trump. He's going to save our country. Get that guy the hell off our... Get him up, Jill. Slap him around. Get him up. Get him up, Jill. We want him off the couch to get out and vote. Bring your friend. Early voting is on.
Okay, so there's that clip. Funny, hilarious. He told people to get their husbands up and vote. Let me see if I can find. Let me see. Antonio Brown praises. Okay, so I guess Antonio Brown is speaking up. So let's listen to this.
Pittsburgh, what it do, baby?
Antonio Brown speaking.
I got one of my friends out here, Le'Veon Bell. Make some noise for Le'Veon Bell. I got Mike Wallace came today. He's over there as well. I want to say,
don't forget to subscribe, you guys. We have 463 in. Please subscribe to the page. We're trying to hit 31K. Thanks for being here. I'm going to replay that.
Pittsburgh, what it do, baby? I got one of my friends out here, Le'Veon Bell. Make some noise for Le'Veon Bell. I got Mike Wallace came today. He's over there as well. I want to say, first and foremost, thanks for having me here today. It's amazing to be back in Pittsburgh. It's an honor to be here with the best fans in the world. Make some noise for the Steelers fans. But before I get too deep in my speech, I want to say, I know the media is going to call me crazy, me and Trump crazy for having me speaking here. But I want to make this clear. We are not. They are. You know, Kamala Harris and Tim Watts, you really know they want to put tampons in the boys'
Dot.
Is that crazy? Here we go.
Next clip. Let's continue to get the likes up, everyone. Let's get the likes up to 100. Double tap the screen to hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Super chats are welcome. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 3. Let me know where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. Welcome, everyone. Let's get to the next clip.
That's really insane. Right?
Like I said, this is Antonio Brown.
And by the way, tampon Tim Watts.
Dot.
He isn't a real football coach. He could never guard me. Guys, how is every...
Yeah, them likes ain't liking, girl. Next week I might have to do something different for real. Let's see. Thanks for your video. You're welcome. Welcome, Illinois. Welcome, Alabama. Welcome, Delaware. Welcome, SD. Welcome, watching from Los Angeles. Welcome. We're gonna play the clip.
That's really insane, right?
Hit the like. Double tap.
And by the way, tampon Tim Watts.
Dot.
He isn't a real football coach. He could never guard me. Guys, how is business?
Hello, Paris. Appreciate you.
Tampon Tim Watts. It'd be really booming going against him. Now back to the rest of my speech. I came to Pittsburgh as a 6th-round draft pick and underdog, but the people in the city really embraced me. They knew what it was like to be an underdog. My time here taught me to embody the spirit of Pittsburgh, a blue-collar, hard-working with people that are resilient and face challenges head-on. I was blessed to be surrounded by these values, including grit, loyalty. That's really it.
Okay, we're about to play the next clip. People just, I don't know. It might be that they're still thinking, I don't know. I see it and I ignore it, Paris, but it's kind of like I let people do that because I don't want them to feel that they can't say it. And some, like I said, some will say that he's been set up, but it's kind of like he had these events, y'all. Once people start, this is the biggest thing. Once the trials start and we start getting those transcripts, we heard what Cassie had to say. We heard what Little Rod had to say. We heard in regards to some of these lawsuits that's coming out. Some people just feel that way. They used to say that about Mr. Kelly. And it's like, what? 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 So it's interesting to me that it's like that. If everyone's wondering, I see Paris's comments. She's a member. She's been here helping me for the last 2 to 3 weeks. She's a member. She's helped me. She sent the most super chats. Anybody want to send a super chat so I can see it and read it? Fine. But that's why I pay attention to Paris. She's been here, and like I said, she's a member. So her and I will go back and forth in regards to different conversations. Paris knows too. If I'm not seeing it, I'm over here looking up something or pulling up something for the next clip. So if everyone says, why is she reading my comment? Send in the super chat. I may not see your comment. I may not see it. So Paris is a member. She has sent in, like, she's been my top super chat sender. So that's why I'm always paying attention. And Paris knows if I'm pulling up clips, I may not see her comment. So if you want to become a member, there's memberships over there. You're welcome. Please continue to subscribe. We went from 3,000 subscribers to almost 30K. So I'm appreciative to everyone. Let's continue. People are coming in. Who's speaking is Antonio Brown at a rally. Next clip.
He's with me every time I laced them up and stepped on the field. But I'm here today representing a man who carries those same values. Donald Trump. He knows success, and he knows what it takes to make America great again. And to be real, we all have experienced highs and lows, especially me in my career as a Super Bowl champion and life as a father to 7 amazing children. I have experienced low points and have to overcome adversity. Just how I watched Donald Trump overcome adversity. No matter what the media threw at him, no matter what people say to try to bring him down, he continued to push forward and keep getting back up. And he's always ready for the fight. Fight, 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 fight. I love work, and I took these with me every time I laced them.
I'm gonna play the next clip. Welcome, welcome. Please continue to subscribe. There's 700 and there's 471 in the building. Please, if I get 400 people to please subscribe, and thank you. Make sure you turn on your notification bell. Please also, let's continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen. They make it easy. And it's free to double tap the screen and to hit the like button. We're at 29 likes. We should be at 200. Thank you. We're at 30 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Thank you all that have already subscribed. I appreciate it. I'm seeing the subscribers go up, and make sure you turn on your notifications. Yeah, we're playing both clips. We're playing clips from Kamala's events. We're playing clips from his events. Vote for whoever you're comfortable with. I'm not telling anybody what they should be doing. Yeah, hitting that like is free. And I be bringing the TTT. You right. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And you know, it's so funny, Paris. Sometimes I be waking up. It's like, who chose this time? It's like you did. I'm a morning person, but then at night, it'd be family stuff. And I'd be wanting to go live, but it's like the family be looking at me like, yeah, we had dinner. You're not going home. We're out having a good time. You're not going home. So I'm able to do what I need to do in the morning, but sometimes I'll be wanting to go live, or I'll do like my shorts. Yeah, continue to hit the like button. We're at 37 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. And like we said, super chats are welcome. Please continue to subscribe. I'm seeing more and more subscribe this morning. Thank you. Yeah, who chose this time? I did. Oh, I did. Yeah, it was. I be cracking myself up, Paris. I do. I am Comedy Central. A lot of my friends are. They could literally get on the stage and have people in stitches. I surround myself with people that crack jokes. When was it? What's it? Thursday night? I was up late, Paris, cracking up with one of my friends. I think we got on the phone at 12. I didn't get off the phone till 3. And the conversation wasn't boring. It's like, of course, I have to go to a different room. I do be sleep. It's like, why do you do that to yourself? It's like, I don't know. Certain times, certain friends be at work late, and they just want somebody to talk to. And if I'm up, they know I'll answer. We was having a good kiki. Oh, we was cracking up. And then I have to keep it down. And then sometimes my laugh is so loud. He's like, you got to stop that because I got to get up for work. He's like, I know you love y'all friends and y'all just be tickled. Yeah, why don't y'all talk before they go to work? They don't do it all the time, once or twice a month. But it's like, ooh, I had to tell you something. Oh, we was cracking jokes to 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I had to get up, do my videos at 9 or 10. So I told them, you got to stop calling me. You got to call me before work now. And they was like, yeah, okay. Let's see how that goes. It's like, no, I'm not gonna answer for real. So yeah, who chose this time? Okay, so we're gonna play the next clip. Continue to hit the like button, y'all. I don't know what's going on. We're at 37 likes. Continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and please keep subscribing. We have 400 people in the building. Please subscribe. Please turn on the notification bell. I bring the TTTT updates. I research stuff. I recap review stuff. I give reaction on stuff, and then I let you guys know where it's coming from. So let's continue with his video. This is Antonio Brown.
For those who tune in to my X account, my socials, you know I started CTSBN, a platform for athletes that allowed them to tell their story, how they wanted to be told. And we discussed the traumas that they experienced through their life and how these events are critical to allow them to achieve success in the football field. We all need to possess courage and keep pushing forward to bring a better future. And speaking of pushing forward in a better future, we are here to support our 45th president, soon to be the 47th president, Donald J. Trump. A man who embodies the same values that Pittsburgh has instilled in me. Trump believes that this country is capable of greatness. And it's behind him that we will achieve greatness and continue to be the greatest country in the world. With Donald Trump, we will share.
We're about to play the next clip. We're listening to Antonio Brown. We just listened to Usher. Usher endorsed Kamala Harris the other night. So let's play the next clip. Please continue to subscribe. I'm seeing everyone subscribing, so that's good. If I could please get 400 people to please subscribe, and thank you.
A MAGA movie. You guys ever seen a MAGA movie?
No.
Well, today is a MAGA movie theater. And shout out to the MAGA coin and the greatest president coin going, a MAGA coin. Have you guys ever seen a MAGA movie? Make some noise if you've seen the MAGA movie.
I don't know what that is.
Pittsburgh in the state of Pennsylvania, I want to thank you for all the memories and all the support. I look forward to seeing you in Canton, Ohio in 2027 with my favorite quarterback, Big Ben. I'm so excited to be rich and go down together in history with Ben. I love you guys. I make all you guys the crackers of the days today. Make some noise for yourself. I love you, Pittsburgh. I see you 2027 Hall of Fame as a nation.
Let's play the next clip. Like the video, like the video. There's 489 in the building. Welcome, welcome to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Thanks for being here. If I could please get 450 to please subscribe, turn on your notification. We talk hot topics, trending topics. We talk Diddy, other stuff. We're talking about Antonio Brown is at a rally, and we're going to play the next clip. We played Usher. If you're just not coming in, we already played it. Just rewind 20 minutes.
I love you guys. Let's do what we got to do to get Trump in office. Thank you guys for coming today. Game time.
Next clip, if there is one. I don't know too much about Antonio Brown, so please excuse me. I think he has music playing, or he looked like he's at the airport. So there's that. So y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about Antonio Brown endorsing. Okay, the next clip we're about to play, D.L. Hughley goes in on Diddy. D.L. Hughley goes in on Diddy. Was it justified, or did he go too far? Thanks for being here, everyone. There's 533 in the building. Welcome. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. And please don't forget to subscribe. And thank you. Let's listen to this clip.
I'm glad I ain't puffy. Right, man. Oh, my God, man. Every day I wake up, I'm like, I'm glad I ain't puffy. Right, man. Oh, my God, man.
This is D.O. Hughley.
Like he went from a private jet to a bike. I'm not in Miami, no, for real. From a private jet to a bike. That's true. Now, you know, hey, man, I haven't trusted Puffy since he came up with Peach Ciroc. And I was like, any nigga that come up with peaches and vodka. Oh, man. But, suspect. Remember the district attorney, the AK-47 with the serial number scratched out. Yeah, man, how do you have that still? 1,000 bottles of baby. Nick Cannon got 900 kids and he ain't got 1,000 bottles. Hey, man, and I tell the neighborhood, I'm like, man, just with patterns of growing up, like we were homeless, we lived in a motel at one point. They used to give you these pink soaps. Yeah. So if you go to my crib, I have a lot of soaps. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of toothpaste. But man, every day I wake up, I'm like, I'm glad I ain't puffy. Right, man. Oh my God, man. Damn. Like he went from a private jet to a bike.
So y'all let me know. Did he go too far? We're about to play the next clip. I thought it was just one clip yesterday. There's a few clips. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. There's 376 in the building. If I could please get 300 people to please subscribe and thank you. Let's continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. To hit the like button is free. Thank you. We're at 41 likes. Thank you. Next clip.
I told you even Johnson & Johnson don't have 1,000 Nobody has that bottle. Best Buy, maybe Walmart like we got. Yeah, you see how Costco did them. Costco was like, we don't sell. Between you and Nick and Elliot, Eli Musk, we got nothing. Yeah, man. Then the KYJ, but the 800 dildos, like I want to know who is the dildo ranking.
Dot. Now, I don't know about that. You know, some comedians, are comedians going to start making jokes about it?
And that's when you look at Amazon, when you're like, Amazon 8 weeks. Yeah, somebody else the next day. What is it, the new iPhone?
Are comedians going to start making jokes? Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from, and welcome. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from, and welcome. Welcome, Kentucky. Welcome, France. Luckily, I know their flag. Welcome, Indiana. Welcome from house or whatever. Welcome. Yeah, jokes are already been made, especially the baby oil ones. Welcome, New York. Welcome, Cleveland. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. I get a lot of new viewers in the morning. Welcome, Cleveland. Welcome, Indiana. Welcome. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. We have 300 in the building. If I could please get 373 to please hit subscribe. We're trying to get to 31K. Welcome, UK. Welcome, SC. Welcome, my girl from Texas. I remember. Welcome, Georgia. Welcome, NC. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like trying to read it. Welcome. Let's go with the next clip.
You going to jail. Oh, wow. I'm serious. Yeah, man. Been arrested in the 90s, man. If you get on Nick at Night, you going to jail. Oh, wow. I'm serious. Yeah, man. Been arrested in the 90s, man.
So I gotta watch what he say, because he do go too far. Welcome from. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, Indiana. Hello, Haiti. I'm trying to see what that. Hello, Russia. Thanks for being here. I don't know all the flags, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks from San Diego. Welcome. Okay, let's bring in some news to switch it up and what's being talked about. Let me see. What did I save? Let's see. Welcome. Continue to hit the subscribe button, everyone. Man, at the first week, I wish I would have been asking more people to subscribe, because I had millions of views for days. And then in my analytics, it has showed I had gained In like 5 days, I had gained like 5 to 6 thousand subscribers in 5 to 6 days. That's unheard of. My family's like, what a blessing. So yeah, I appreciate all the subscribers. Let's get into this one. Welcome, welcome. Like the video as you guys come in. We play clips over here, and it is gonna play fast because I'm not trying to get flagged. First 7 to 8 days, I was getting different flags, and I had to learn how to clean up stuff. And yeah, so we go fast over here. Some shows it takes 20 minutes for them to get started. Not here. We've been live for almost an hour. Like the video, like the video. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's get to the clip. Let me. I knew there was a commercial. Hold on.
That he was facing. Remember, he's been hit with a number of lawsuits, people claiming they were abused by him. But he says he wasn't aware that the Southern District of New York was investigating him. He claims once he realized he was being investigated, the appeal motion says he made sure not to contact these people anymore. The motion reads, although the government vaguely described contacts with 2 grand jury witnesses.
So he was saying that he was contacting allege witnesses or victims, allege, and then he said he stopped contacting. If you don't know, they're saying that Diddy did not get bail because of his contact with alleged victims or what he was doing. They saw that they alleged couldn't trust him. Could you imagine? You did all these plans to get out of jail, and the reason why is because of your actions within the last 4 months. A lot of people care. That's why there's been almost several thousand in the building today. Be kind in the comments or you will be timed out. Be kind in the comments or you will be timed out. I don't play over here. I'm very kind, very respectful. I work extremely hard to bring y'all the TTTT and information. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before where you're watching from. Hello, Maryland. Hello, Arizona. Welcome, welcome. Let's get back to the clip.
It proffered no evidence of any threats or intimidation. The government could only state that there were 14 total contacts between Mr. Combs and one witness and another witness who was contacted multiple times. Defense counsel explained these contacts involved no obstruction or witness tampering. For example, one witness contacted Mr. Combs, not the other way around. She reached out to Mr. Combs and told him, I'm a grand jury witness. After Mr. Combs informed defense counsel, he was instructed not to.
Now, we haven't really heard about a lot of the grand jury witnesses. That might be the other reason why some of these famous people are not speaking out. They may be a part of the grand jury. And if people are not pulling up the documents from Pacer, a lot of people aren't paying attention to what's happening. There's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes. And a lot of those law pages are pulling up any updates that's happening. Let's continue.
Contact the witness anymore and didn't. So in other words, Sean Combs' defense counsel is arguing that the prosecution didn't meet its burden to hold him until trial. By the way, I gotta say, we plan to continue to follow all aspects of this Sean Combs saga as it progresses, and because of the support that we get from our incredible sponsors, that helps us to keep on doing this. So I want to call out one right now for you, our amazing partner, Morgan & Morgan. This is America's largest injury law firm. Look.
Let's continue. Like the video, like the video. There's 458. Please continue to subscribe. If I could please get 458 to subscribe, thank you. Please turn on your notification bell. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Let's continue with the clip.
Smartphone. So if you're injured, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com.
He's
charges against.
He was doing a sales ad. I had to fast forward that. Let's continue.
Sean Combs. So to set the stage, they say, as alleged, Combs and other members and associates of the racketeering enterprise, wielded the power and prestige of Combs' reputation in the entertainment industry to commit federal crimes, including racketeering, sex trafficking, and other offenses, including crimes of violence. From at least 2009 through 2024, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause female victims to engage in sexual activity, which included sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as freak-offs. Freak-offs, which sometimes lasted days, were elaborate sex performances that Combs directed, taking pleasure himself during, and often electronically recorded. Combs ensured that female victims participated in freak-offs through coercion and violence, including by supplying female victims with controlled substances, subjecting female victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse, controlling female victims' careers, livelihoods, housing, and threatening to disseminate recordings of freak-offs. And after highlighting how serious these charges are, the prosecutors then focused on what happened at the other bail hearings in front of 2 other judges. Now, specifically, we're talking about the second bail.
Yeah, I have to stop it, play it. I have to stop it, play it. Please continue to like the video. We're at 52 likes. Let's get it likes to 100. Thanks for tuning in. So they're breaking down the lawsuit.
Hearing in front of District Court Judge Andrew Carter. One of the main pieces of evidence to demonstrate that Combs is a danger to society and shouldn't be released is the 2016 videotape that was published by CNN earlier this year of Combs appearing to beat his ex-girlfriend Cassandra Ventura in a hotel hallway. And prosecutors say that even though Combs tried to say, hey look, this had nothing to do with a freak-off, this was about a domestic spat about infidelity, the government writes, based on multiple sources of evidence, the government proffered that immediately prior to Combs' assault of the victim, there was a male commercial sex worker in the hotel room with Combs and the victim, who remained inside the hotel room.
People didn't know that that was an alleged freak off going on. That's why Cassie left. And look how when she was trying to leave, she wasn't bothering nobody. Look what he did to her when she was trying to get in the elevator. Concerning. Like the video, like the video.
During the assault. Makes me think that person is probably going to testify in an upcoming trial. Maybe that person was caught on surveillance footage. It goes on to say, the government then read text messages between Combs and the victim, which confirmed the victim's severe injuries. The government highlighted text messages sent by Combs himself immediately after the assault, suggesting that Combs feared a law enforcement response, including the following: "Call me, the cops are here," and "No, please call, I'm surrounded." The government emphasized that whatever the contacts, the undisputed conduct captured on video, punching, kicking, and dragging the victim, underscored Combs' dangerousness. The prosecutors doubled down on what happened.
Now, was y'all shocked that he was trying to reach out to Cassie, saying the police are here, please help me, I have children to take care of? After you did what you did to me, he was trying to reach out to Cassie to come and help him. What? What?
Happened in this 2016 video. They write, with respect to the March 2016 incident at the Intercontinental Hotel, Combs' counsel characterized the relationship between the victim and Combs as very loving, and freak offs as a sought-after special part of the relationship. Judge Carter responded, "What does this have to do with him punching her, throwing a vase at her, kicking her? What's love got to do with that?" Combs' counsel continued to argue that there was no sex trafficking, but Judge Carter pressed him to respond to the argument that Combs' violent conduct was relevant to Combs' dangerousness more generally. Combs' counsel conceded, "I think it's..."
Hold on. Hold on.
It's relevant. I haven't said it wasn't relevant. I'm saying it's not part of
fair
the
use. Fair use.
Combs' counsel nonetheless urged Judge Carter that even if the court doesn't fully trust the package as a whole. So in other words, I think a way of looking at this is, even if it didn't have to do with sex trafficking or racketeering, if you were trying to present the argument that Sean Combs is violent and a danger, whatever reason was behind him essentially beating Cassandra Ventura, that's enough evidence. That's it in and of itself. That proves the point. And prosecutors also explained how Judge Carter was especially troubled by the allegations that Combs was reaching out to witnesses, including witnesses who received grand jury subpoenas, that he was engaging in witness tampering, that he was engaging in obstruction. And they say Judge Carter properly denied Combs' motion for bail, just as Judge Tarnofsky did.
So it's being reported that he was trying to reach out to people that was a part of the grand jury, which is supposed to be kept private and confidential. Learn that from Nancy Grace. Allege it's supposed to be confidential and private. But how did he know, allege, who was a part of the grand jury? So continue to hit the like button. Please continue to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for being here.
Before him, Combs cannot demonstrate that Judge Carter clearly erred when he found, after considering lengthy written submissions, reviewing a transcript of the bail hearing before Judge Tarnofsky, and presiding over extended oral argument, that the government had established by clear and convincing evidence that Combs posed a danger to the community, and that no bail conditions could reasonably assure the safety of the community. So let me take a quick second to explain this. The Second Circuit Court of Appeals, in order to overrule Judge Carter's denial of bail, they would have to find that he clearly made a mistake here. And the tricky part about that is, A, by law, this appeals court has to defer to Carter's reasoning when making this ruling. And B, essentially, they would have to find that the government hasn't established, by something we call clear and convincing evidence, that Combs was a danger to the community or that he would threaten or injure or intimidate a witness. The government has the burden. Yes, the government has the burden, true. But clear and convincing evidence, that is a low standard under the law. It is a lower bar for the government to cross than, let's say, beyond a reasonable doubt. Basically, the government has to show that there is a high probability of this. And here, given these specific charges, prosecutors say by law, there is a presumption that he should be detained. There is a presumption that the defendant is a danger and can't be out on bail. But they also explain that the defendant has a limited burden of production to rebut that presumption. But they also write, even where a defendant produces sufficient evidence to rebut the statutory presumption of detention, the presumption doesn't disappear. Instead, it becomes a factor to be weighed and considered like all the others in deciding whether to release the defendant.
People felt that he was going to get out. And people felt that he can still control what he was doing, what he was saying, and that people would listen to him. And that's what got him in trouble in regards to not receiving bail. And in regards to what happened in regards to Cassie. You know, in regards to Dawn, in regards to Little Rod, that whole Dawn situation where the other young lady from, what was it, Dirty Money or whatever, Danity, was it? No, Danity Kane was the other, but Dirty Money was Diddy and the other two girls. So allegedly, he wanted the other artist to reach out to Dawn. And that's where the concern was, that she was contacted 58 times. And then we had heard there was another number. So that's the issue, that he kind of got himself caught up in the last 4 or 5 months, still doing stuff. Let's continue. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. And if you've already subscribed, thank you.
And that's going to be important in a minute. But first, federal prosecutors argue that Judge Carter's finding that Sean Combs is a danger, it was supported by clear and convincing evidence. They say Combs is ignoring the charges he faces and the strength of the evidence. They write, quote, as alleged, since at least 2008, Combs has engaged in serious acts of violence, including forcing and coercing women to participate in sex acts with commercial sex workers by using force, financial pressure, emotional abuse, narcotics. They continue, although Combs claims on appeals he did below that the freak-offs involved adults voluntarily engaging in consensual sex, the grand jury found probable cause otherwise, and the district court properly credited the allegations in the indictment and the government's detailed evidentiary proffers. Moreover, undisputed video evidence corroborated that Combs used brutal violence against his victims, including by hitting, punching, kicking, and dragging them. More specifically, when it came to that 2016 video, they write, even if the evidence did not support the conclusion that Combs' assault at the Intercontinental Hotel was related to sex trafficking, which it did, Combs' counsel conceded that Combs' violent conduct...
See, that's the other thing. If they find out that the baby oil was laced, alleged candy was laced, That's not consensual. You doing something to make them not be able to move. You're giving them candy and they're thinking that it's normal candy. If they have all that stuff tested, when this trial comes, it's going to be hard to say that things were consensual. Now, in regards to minors, it's not. So, if they've added where children are possible victims, he is in deep, deep trouble. And alleged, like I said, a judge jury will have to find out if there's any wrongdoing. Period.
Against women was nonetheless relevant to his dangerousness. The bottom line here, whether he struck Ventura because of sex trafficking or a domestic dispute, the argument is he's still violent, he's still dangerous. That's all that matters. Now, when it comes to obstruction, the government writes, in arguing that evidence of obstruction was thin and that the government provided no basis to believe that Combs tampered with witnesses, Combs primarily quibbles with the strength of the government's evidence that Combs made inappropriate contact with government witnesses, but Combs ignores altogether the serious and substantial allegations of obstruction, bribery, and witness tampering charged in the indictment as part of Combs' pattern of racketeering activity that amply supported Judge Carter's determination. So sort of using their allegations in the indictment to support the claim that he was reaching out to witnesses. Now, the government continues, the facts, including Combs' text messages that the cops are there, supported the inference that Combs wanted to destroy the hotel surveillance video to avoid prosecution for a vicious assault. And while Combs argues...
See, that's concerning because he wanted to destroy the evidence in regards to the hotel, in regards to him and Cassie.
That witness contacts were...
Here's how to use your home equity to eliminate credit card debt.
Hold on.
Entirely innocuous because they concerned civil suits. The suits...
Fair use. Like the video. Let's continue with the video.
Alleged years of physical and sexual abuse,
alleged
allegations that Combs was plainly aware could subject him to criminal prosecution and investigation. Moreover, as the government made clear, Combs continued to contact witnesses, including witnesses who have received grand jury subpoenas into the summer of 2024, when he undoubtedly knew about the government's criminal investigation. Now, from there, the prosecution argues that Judge Carter did...
I can't see any comments right now. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. I might have to go to my other tablet to see if there's any more comments. It stopped like after an hour or so. Like the video, so I'm not ignoring you guys. Paris will tell you sometimes it'll switch off and I can see it from this screen, but then it switches off and I can't see it. So I'm not ignoring you guys. Like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Let's continue to get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. They make it easy to hit the like button. It is free. Let's get the likes up. It's 56 likes. Thanks for being here, everyone. We're at 57 likes. Let's get the likes up. So we can get back to the clip. Let's get the likes up. We're at 57 likes. Double tap the screen. We're at 58. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. If you've already subscribed, thank you. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and thank you.
Make a clear error or mistake when he rejected Combs' proposed bail package that I described earlier. Why? Well, they argue the government established that Combs used methodical and sophisticated means to silence and intimidate witnesses throughout the racketeering conspiracy and during the government's investigation. Combs often used loyal intermediaries to accomplish his objectives and wielded violence and blackmail, as well as his substantial wealth and influence relative to his victims and employees. To achieve compliance, Judge Carter therefore rightly concluded that the proposed conditions were inadequate because they would still permit Combs to obstruct justice and intimidate witnesses through employees and other individuals and even coded messages. Combs boldly asserts that there was not a shred of evidence that Combs used coded messages. As only one example, however, Combs tried to ensure a victim's silence about her sexual trauma by telling her that he needed her and that if she needed Combs too, she ain't got worry about nothing else, alluding to a promise of financial security in exchange for loyalty. Now, while Combs asserts that this incident did not involve an intermediary, Combs then texted an employee to ensure that his financial advisor kept paying the victim's rent. The evidence therefore supported the conclusion that even if confined to his home, Combs has the means and the influence to evade even seemingly restrictive bail conditions. Now, prosecutors, they also focus on a more policy reason too.
Finding insurance should be easy.
I think the last one I saw, welcome Connecticut. Thanks for being here, you guys. Thank you. Like the video, fair use.
Wealthy and has the means to provide such an attractive bail package, the opportunity to stay out of detention because he can. A defendant who's facing such serious charges, they write, the district court rightly rejected Combs' effort to pay his way out of detention when the record established that no set of conditions can ensure...
Welcome, California. Welcome, Illinois. Welcome, Utah. Welcome, Texas. Welcome.
...ensure the safety of the community. This court has expressly held that the Bail Reform Act does not permit a two-tiered bail system in which defendants of lesser means are detained pending trial, while wealthy defendants are released to self-funded private jails. That's an interesting argument there. And finally, Prosecutors respond to the allegation that Judge Carter essentially summarily decided Combs was a danger and was engaging in obstruction without holding the government's feet to the fire, that they didn't properly prove he was doing the things that they were alleging to justify pretrial detention. In other words, government, where's your evidence? Well, the government responded, quote, given the thorough proceedings below, this court should swiftly reject Combs' argument that Judge Carter committed legal error by failing to make factual findings or to weigh required factors. While the Bail Reform Act includes a provision requiring written findings of fact and a written statement of the reasons for the detention, this court has explained that whereas here, the court's findings and reasons for issuing a detention order are clearly set out in the written transcript of the hearing, the requirement of a writing is satisfied. At the end of the hearing, Judge Carter denied bail only after reiterating, I've heard from the part...
You got to remember, some people, being Cassie, I don't know if others, had to be at a hotel for their bruises to heal. So some alleged people could not leave. And they were watched by his security guards. And they could not leave until those bruises heal. I couldn't imagine. What do you mean you about to lock me up allegedly in a hotel until my bruises heal? And I can't go to emergency for treatment. Huh? And then, let's not even think about it. If Kim Porter was here, RIP to Kim Porter. If Kim Porter was here, what Kim and Cassie may share, and the allegations of what happened to Kim, in regards to if she got injured or not, that was concerning, and that's alleged, and that was comments from his alleged bodyguards in regards to what Cassie and Kim Porter dealt with. That in itself. So, I don't know. If he had different police officers behind him, you know, helping him, assisting him, if that's the case, some of these people might have issues. You know, did he have politicians in his back? Was he alleged? Was he a Fed? I don't know. People are saying, why did it take so long to take him down? Alleged. A person's house don't get raided just for no reason. Like I said before, a judge jury would have to decide any wrongdoing. And out of the 120 cases, they said some of those people did go to the police. Even though alleged, some of those people were saying, don't tell on me, you'll end up missing. Alleged, don't tell on me, you won't be here. So people were like, you know, I'm a tell. So alleged with the Busby, he's saying people have doctor's notes, proof, police reports. So alleged, that's going to be alleged attached to all those documents. So we'll see what happened. In regards to that guy working at Macy's, he tried to get the tape and they act like they couldn't give him the tape. What? Something happened to me on the job in a stockroom and you're acting like you can't provide me evidence of what happened to me? I could not imagine. I could not imagine. Okay, let's continue with the video. There's 388. Can I please get 300 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell? And like I said, his friends, how much did his friends know? How much did his mom know? How much did the driver know? How much did the security know? How much did the chefs know? How much did the party planner know? How much did these people around him know? And were they a part of the grand jury? Were they subpoenaed? And what celebrity is going to plead the fifth to protect their brands? Let's continue.
And I've reviewed everything, which included written submissions from the parties and the transcript of Judge Tarnowski's bail hearing. As memorialized in the transcript, Judge Carter then specifically found that Combs posed a danger to the community and a risk of obstruction based on the evidence put before him. This is therefore not a case where the detention order contained only implicit findings or no finding whatsoever. So as the government in this filing is asking the Second Circuit to affirm Judge Carter's denial of bail, and for the reasons that I laid out, it seems quite likely they will do so, because given the legal standard and given the evidence that has been presented, something else has happened which we need to talk about. Combs' team has now filed another motion asking the Second Circuit Court of Appeals to not do anything, to suspend his appeal of the bail decision. Don't do anything, don't make a decision on it. It's called holding the appeal in abeyance. Hold it in abeyance until Combs' team has the opportunity to now argue the issue of bail in front of the new judge overseeing Combs' criminal case. This is the third judge in the case. This is Judge Arun Subramanian from the Southern District of New York. We talked about him on an earlier sidebar because he had a hearing last week. But this is really interesting. They're asking now the Second Circuit, don't do anything. I know you heard our arguments, I know you heard the prosecutions, don't do anything yet. Wait until we have an opportunity to now present this issue to the judge overseeing the criminal case. Now I know what you might be saying. I don't get it. Combs was Michigan's clean energy.
Like the video, like the video. Sorry about all the commercials, guys, but I'm trying to bring you this information. Like the video, like the video. Please subscribe to the page. Thanks for being here. If you've already subscribed, there's 340 in the building waiting for this commercial to go past. Can I please get 300 people to subscribe? And if you already subscribed, thank you. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Let's continue to hit the like. We're at 68 likes. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Double tap the screen. They make it easy. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video if you can't double tap the screen. Okay, let's skip that.
release by 2 different judges. He appealed this to a higher court in New York. Why is he asking them to wait on ruling on this? Why go to Judge Subramanian? Well, this is where it gets interesting. So Combs' team says that during that hearing that I mentioned with Judge Subramanian last week, and we covered it in a previous sidebar where they talked about the evidence, they talked about the trial date. Well, apparently the defense says that during that hearing, Subramanian remarked, if the defense has any bail application that they would like to raise, then the court will certainly hear it. Now in their motion, and this part is key, Combs' lawyers say, because certain relevant new information has come to light since the detention order, Mr. Combs intends to file a renewed motion for pretrial release on conditions with an updated proposed bail package in the district court. Now, to be clear, not sure what they mean by new information. Is this something about Combs' conditions in the MDC? Could it be evidence that he did not engage in improperly reaching out to witnesses and victims? When they say new evidence, is it really new evidence, or is it something that they've already argued to the Court of Appeals? Not entirely clear. But they say this renewed request is based on, quote, changed circumstances. So that's really interesting. And what would a new package look like, a new bail package? Now, of course, if the district court approves bail for Sean Combs, his attorneys have indicated they will drop this appeal in the Southern Circuit. So we will wait to see what happens. There's a lot of moving parts. And of course, if Judge Subramanian has the opportunity to now review the...
A lot of moving parts. He's still trying to get bail. Let me rewind that because he's still trying to get bail.
Say because certain relevant new information has come to light since
fair use. He's still trying to get bail. So that he's doing a breakdown. If this doesn't happen, this is going to happen. If this doesn't happen, that's going to happen. Like the video, or 71 likes. Thanks for being here, everyone. If you've already subscribed, thank you.
It's the detention order. Mr. Combs intends to file a renewed motion for pretrial release on conditions with an updated proposed bail package in the district court. Now, to be clear, not sure what they mean by new information. Is this something about Combs' conditions in the MDC? Could it be evidence that he did not engage in improperly reaching out to witnesses and victims? When they say new evidence, is it really new evidence, or is it something that they've already argued to the Court of Appeals? Not entirely clear. But they say this renewed request is based on, quote, changed circumstances. So that's really interesting. And what would a new package look like, a new bail package? Now, of course, if the district court approves bail for Sean Combs, his attorneys have indicated they will drop this appeal in the Southern Circuit. So we will wait to see what happens. There's a lot of moving parts. And of course, if Judge Subramanian has the opportunity to now review this bail motion, will he look at it differently than Judge Tarnowski and Judge Carter? Will Sean Combs be released? We'll see. A little bit of unknowns about what the defense will present. But as we mentioned, the prosecution makes some very, very solid arguments. But for right now, that's all we have for you here on Sidebar.
So we'll see. I think there's some things that's still trying to happen within this year, but then he has a trial date set for May of 2025. He has a trial date set for May of 2025. Now, will both attorneys, prosecutors, will everybody be ready for that? We'll see. If it gets pushed back, they're just not ready. They have to go through his phones, his computers. They have to go through a lot. His surveillance cameras of his home. You know, if he was at a particular event, if they still have, I think if at a hotel, some of that stuff is wiped away after time. I don't think a hotel keeps anything past a year or 6 months. I think it depends. Certain stuff is wiped away. If you want it, you got to get it at a certain time. I remember hearing a guy that worked security, and he said certain things are only kept for so long. Now, larger hotels may keep it a little bit longer, but you know, if he liked to be recorded by people that's working for him, he may have some of those recordings on what he did at the home, outside the home, XYZ. Little Rod even has his own Little Rod has his own tapes, allegedly, in regards to conversations. So other pages are talking about who's on tapes. We're not doing that over here. Unless it ends up in the transcript, then we'll cover it. I'm very cautious because if I was a person that hung out, I wouldn't want nobody falsely put my name out there that I'm in any type of tape doing anything other than having a business meeting or a call. So I'm cautious in regards to that because I would want people, and that's for the police to announce and the FBI to announce. You know what I'm saying? So people got to be cautious about that. Even with that attorney that's saying she's got tapes, even with that guy that wrote that book in regards to Kim Porter, and that book has been removed from Amazon, he's saying he's got tapes, and he's speaking with, you know, attorneys and the police about what he can or can't release. So pages got to be really careful putting out information that may not be true. And even if, you know, you got to be careful watching that stuff. You got to be careful. Don't send nothing to nobody. You got to be careful. I guess there's alleged audio that's going out there. There's AI now, y'all. People got to be very careful putting out false accusations. We have AI. There's stuff that I saw a video of somebody and it's like, that's not them talking. So I'm very cautious of what I put out. Comes from Hollywood Unlocked, Neighborhood Talk, you know, TMZ, Jasmine Brand, different places, you know. So there's a lot of weird AI stuff that's going out there. for sure. Okay, like the video, like the video. Continue to subscribe to the page. There's 382. If I could please get 382 to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. And thank you for the ones that's already subscribed. Let's continue to get the likes up. We're at 71. Let's get the likes to 100. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen if you can, or hit the thumbs up above the video, or hit the thumbs up below the video, depending on where you're watching from. Thank you for being here, everyone. Let me see which other one. And the issue is it more so that they're looking at his current friends or friends from past? I think it just depends on what's on the tapes and what's being alleged. Hold on one second. Like the video, like the video. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone.
I see this guy.
Hold on one second.
Diddy is in jail for the crime ring. He ran out of his infamous parties, but now photos are being leaked and
Like the video, like the video. Fair use, fair use.
we know what the parties looked like and which celebrities were invited. Now, a lot of photos are from Diddy's white parties, where everyone wore all white. In various photos, we can see celebrities hanging out together, like from his July 2nd party in the year 2000. An image of the star and Jennifer Lopez was taken of them sitting on a pile of pillows. Now, D-Lo and Diddy dated for 2 years, from 1999 to 2001, until Jennifer discovered that he cheated on her. But while they were together, she would frequent his parties often. Now, there's a group picture from this event, and it shows celebrities like Russell Simmons, Aaliyah, Matthew Broderick, Sarah Jessica Parker, Andre Harrell, and Veronica Webb. Then
Like the
there are photos
video.
from a Labor Day party on August 29th, 1998. In one photo, you can see Diddy standing on his balcony, just watching everyone, which isn't as innocent as it once.
And we talked about that. Diddy standing on top of his balcony telling parents, your kids got 30 minutes. My kids are downstairs. If Child Protective Service comes, don't get mad at me. Why were kids even at the video at the events? Many people for years said that. And I don't think this clip resurfaced to recent. I didn't see it. But he was telling parents, your kids got to be out of here. And, that, you know, this may be something you're going to want to attend when you get older. Like the video, like the video.
There's also photos of Leonardo DiCaprio in attendance. Now, in the past, Diddy once named Leo as the #1 person on his white party invitation list, which raises some eyebrows. A source close to Leo, though, says that he has not been in contact with Combs for years, saying he never attended freak-offs and has nothing to do with the case. Now, the pair were last seen together in 2019 when Leo attended Diddy's 50th birthday party. The source went on to say Leonardo DiCaprio has absolutely nothing to do with any of this. He's attended a few of his parties back in the early 2000s, but literally everyone did. He is not.
Now we know there's there's several different types of parties. I can't say two. There's several different type of parties, and whoever went to a different type of party, it had to be people that he felt would keep the secret going. Some of these famous people may not have seen a lot. They might have stayed for an hour or two just to say, I was here, took a picture. A lot of famous people do a lot of stuff for media attention, clicks and views. A lot of people do that. Oh, go to a hotel, you take a bunch of pictures. Let's take 20 to 30 pictures. Let me change outfits. People do stuff for media attention, clicks and views. So they might have been there and just, left. So over the last year, a lot of famous people have said, I was there, but I did not stay long. So what does that mean? I was there, but I didn't go inside. So what does that mean? What's going on inside? I was there and I didn't stay long. So if you stayed long, what happened? Yeah, hello.
To do with any of that world.
Like the video.
To assume that he'll get roped into this based on a few grainy photos that are more than 20 years old is ridiculous. I don't know.
So like we said, some of these famous people might have attended, but just did not go inside. Who knows? It is a possibility. We're going to see a lot of famous people do a lot of interesting stuff to take away distraction on if they had any links to the diddler. A lot of these famous celebrities are scared. A lot of them. And they should be. Could you imagine if some of these guys allegedly was at the event and they might have cheated on their wife or their girlfriend, allegedly, outside, inside, at a location? Yep, yep, yep. It's being reported allegedly Justin Timberlake and Jessica Alba are living alleged separate lives. As we know, Justin Timberlake recently got pulled over with a DUI, and we're going to be hearing a lot of celebrities separating and breaking up. I showed a video in regards to Kanye. He's in Turkey right now. So some celebrities might even flee the country. Hold on one second. Like the video, like the video. We have 312 in here. If I get 300 people to please subscribe, and thank you. We're trying to hit 31K, and thank you. So I'm pulling up any other information to make sure we haven't missed anything. Um, okay. Well, let's do hot topics, trending topics, just to switch it up. We're gonna talk Tia, Tamara, and Corey. People are kind of going in on Tia. Yeah, they are. She has the show. Tamara didn't even know she was gone on the show. We don't know if Corey knew she was going to have the show, but she's bringing up Tamara. Tamara didn't know about the show. She's bringing up Corey. She's selling her ring. Everybody's saying, okay, if you felt you have a good man, why let him go? And now you're trying to date and you're emotional about what's out there. So I'm reading this thing. Couples we thought would be together forever. People kind of thought Tia and I mean, sorry, yeah, Tia and Corey will be together forever. They talked about Papoose and Remy. We thought they would be together forever. I'm told they're broke up. Tia and Corey are divorced. Now, Papoose and Remy, they're saying they're not together as well. We know that he stood by Remy Ma side for the longest time. In regards to Tia Knowles and Richard Lawson, Tia Knowles and Richard Lawson got a divorce as well. Now, go back this year and last year, their divorce was final this year. Several years ago, there was a resurfaced video where Tina was talking and she said, oh, he's not perfect. He looked at her like, what you mean? Why are you putting our business out there? And then something transpired about Tina's house getting broken into. So Richard and Tina are divorced. Who will she date next? Neo and his woman got a divorce separation and he's dating, and they're calling Neo a junior. I'll say that. Y'all can put the two and two together. They're alleged calling Neo a junior. That's what they're saying. Now, whether he is or isn't, I can't confirm or deny. Okay, the couple they thought would be together forever, I didn't. Safari and Erica Mena. We talked about Safari and Erica Mena this week. We saw that Safari was saying, we've been separated. I've been dating other people. Erica Mena came into my house, alleged damaged things, broke things. We saw it on camera. And Erica looked like she was putting hands on Safari concerning. We saw her climb the fence. Now, Erica says, I got proof of things that he's done to me too. But I'm going to say that for court. So we saw that Erica was frustrated when their marriage broke up. And we saw that she was frustrated when she was at the hospital having children. But we saw Erica do more things than we've heard of Safari. Safari just like to dance and just look for attention. But in regards to Erica, she trends about a lot of stuff. She do. And Safari has said at times we were still kind of hanging in there, hooking up. He said, no more. No more. Some people are saying, Safari, you need to get your kids. Now, will the courts do that? We don't know. So right now we're talking hot topics, trending topics. And we're talking about couples that are no longer together. And some thought that they'd be together forever. Tiana and her man. And then he was spotted with Amber Rose. He's saying no. Amber Rose is like his people. I think they were on that college hill together. So we're gonna see people kind of hanging out with people. So Tiana and what's his name? Iman. They seem like a really nice couple. So Tiana's just doing her right now. Okay. Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey. No, they was getting married every year, y'all. Nick Cannon, when they were together, they was getting married almost every year. It seemed like Nick adored Mariah Carey. but he still wanted to be Nick. Now, he said he never cheated. Almost every year, he wishes he could get back with Mariah. Mariah not getting back with Nick. He got all them kids. Nick got a lot of kids. And after the 10th or 11th child, you can't even get child support. I never knew that. I never knew that. And I think it's the girl he's with and he does like funny clips with. I think she's the one that can't get child support. So they do like little skits together. But every year, Nick is mentioning, oh, Mariah, Mariah. Every year he talks about Mariah. He got all them kids all over. And he has started saying last year, this year, how stressful it is. Well, dude, you should have been protecting yourself better. But yeah, Mariah's never going back. And she never going back to Nick. Nick got all them kids, all them baby mamas. Nick is something else. And he said he's in counseling several times a week. Diddy and Young Miami. Many people thought that was an interesting group of people together. Diddy and Young Miami. The first picture, I think when they became a couple, it was them on a stairwell. I don't know if that was his home or somewhere else. They were like, Diddy, Young Miami, what is that? And then they started announcing that they were together. But then you got to remember, Diddy had a girl friend on the side because he had a child with her. So, yeah, Diddy, Young Miami, they thought that was an interesting thing. And that's the biggest thing. What does Young Miami know? What did Young Miami see? We saw when Diddy was about to take a trip with his kids, he was asking for all the phones. Young Miami was there. Did Young Miami spend quality time with his children? Was she close to the children? Okay. Chance the Rapper, him and his wife got a divorce. We saw what Chance did. Chance was at a event and he was dancing on a girl. And they was like, yep, he about to get a divorce. And yep, for sure. 6 months later, she was done with Chance the Rapper. Jeannie Mai and Jeannie Mai and what's his name? Jeannie Mai and her man. I can't think of his name. I know Paris is probably in the comments trying to tell me. Jeannie and what's his name? I can't think of his name. The snowman. I can remember I can remember his alias. I can't remember his name. Yeah, Jeannie Mai and her man got a divorce too. Let me see if the comments is gonna have it. But yeah, many people were kind of like Jeannie Mai and him. Let me see if somebody gonna say it. Yeah, but that whole thing, we heard what Jeannie Mai had to say about her ex, and we heard what she had to say about who she just got a divorce from. Let me see. Somebody put it in here. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. There we go. I knew it would be in comments. Yeah, the Jeannie Mai and Jeezy thing, they was like, okay, girl. Remember how she said she liked her on the side and da 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 da? People were going in when Jeannie Mai and Jeezy was getting a divorce. They was like, Jeezy, why would you even marry? You know what I'm saying? You heard what she said. And then we was going through what we was going through in the world, and they probably, felt that they should get married. But yeah, many people didn't think that was gonna last. Sorry, Jeannie. Let me see. Is that all? That's all the couples. So let me know which couple you're not surprised that got a divorce. Jeannie Mai, Jeezy. Chance the Rapper, his wife. Um, Young Miami, Diddy. Nick Cannon, Mariah. We didn't think none of these couples was going to last forever because we would hear certain things. Tiana Taylor and her man. Safari and Erica. And Erica had looked extremely thin because she said she was stressed out. And then in the recent video, Safari was saying people don't really understand what I go through. Safari, Erica Mena, Neo, his girl, Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson, and Remy Ma and Papoose, and Tia and Corey. Are y'all surprised that a lot of those couples broke up or not surprised at all? Okay. So, like I said, we do hot topics, trending topics. We talk about a bunch of stuff right here. Let's see. Like the video. Like the video. Yeah, people were really concerned about what Erica had going on in that video. And then climbing his fence. I'm seeing a video right now. Where'd she get that ladder from? Did she bring that ladder from her own house? People were like, Erica, you got to be careful, girl. You could have failed from climbing that fence. Like the video, like the video. Press 3, let me know where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here where you're watching from. Um, do, 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 do. There's several people in here. If I could get 300 people to please subscribe. We're trying to get to 31K. Thanks for being here, everyone. For some odd reason, I can't see the comments on the screen. So I hope everyone's being kind. Because YouTube will block your comment. They will. They will, they will, they will. Like the video, like the video. We should be having more. We should almost be at 31K. So if I could please get people to please subscribe. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Then make it easy. Thumbs up the video. Any super chats are welcome. Thanks for being here, everyone. Are you surprised with Diddy's all his legal issues? Are you surprised with Diddy and all his legal issues? I was listening to something and they said Diddy got more lawyers thinking he was going to get a different outcome. Wait a minute. If I can find that clip, ooh-wee, wait a minute. I think I was watching it from my TV though. Yeah, there were some guys that were talking about Diddy has a bunch of different lawyers and he's thinking that he's going to get a different outcome. I'll have to probably find that. It was like guy to guy talking and it's like, yeah, this is a mess. This is a mess. We don't know, who in regards to a celebrity, there's a lot of people that's no longer here either. I'll have to find that later. They had some good conversation going on. I must have watched it from my TV. Okay. Are you guys surprised at all of Diddy's legal issues and woes? Let's see in regards to more hot topics, trending topics. Like the video, like the video. There's 321. If I could please get 300 people to please subscribe and thank you. Thank you. We're trying to get to 31K. Let's see. Big Meech was released. Don't know too much about him. There's a picture of Eric Adams. There's a picture of Eric Adams. I guess he had one main, alleged, and one on the side, alleged. Interesting picture. Go over to the neighborhood talk and look at that. It's interesting when people get indicted, stuff starts leaking. I'm going to be general about that. I posted a few pictures about Rihanna and ASAP. Yep. We already talked about Alexis Sky. Black China is engaged, so congratulations to Black China. Remy Ma has told people she allegedly did not cheat. That's her way of feeling. She was saying she did not cheat in her relationship. I'll have to listen to that later. I can't play that right now. People are clapping back at Gorilla in regards to her doing like a makeup tutorial. She do look different without no makeup on though. I guess Offset was spotted hanging out with someone. Many people are talking about Erica Mena and Safari. Yes. Yeah, Remy Ma is trying to set the record straight in regards to the cheating rumors with Papoose. A lot of people were on Papoose side because they was like, he was a good man, Savannah, being there for Remy Ma. If you did not know, the ex NFL player got caught with a DUI. He had offered the person $2,000 to not call the police. Yeah, Jay Cutler. He was married to that one girl from the reality show, and then he had to post a $5,000 bail. Jay Cutler was arrested for with a DUI. And Gorilla's going off on people too. I might go ahead and play that clip. She cussing too much. Can't do it. So congratulations to Black China for her engagement. I think there might be music playing in the background. We already talked about Usher. Gucci Man is releasing some of his artists.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Listen, I wanted to make this announcement on 1017 yesterday, but I just seen like my statement, my P&L with all my artists. You know, it's almost like a whole bunch of shake-up and it's a whole shit show in the industry right now. But when I'm looking at my P&L and me being a businessman, I think that I'm gonna have to release almost all my artists except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. This is a decision I didn't want to make. I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I can keep all of them under the contract, but I said, hey, fuck it. Let's just make the unselfish decision and, let them take their talents elsewhere. So today, you know what I'm saying, I already reached out to all of my artists, you know what I'm saying, to their lawyers and whatever, and let them know that they're free to take their talents elsewhere. And I'm still looking for new talent to pair up with, you know what I'm saying, Pooh and Foo, and that's where I'm going to put my focus. And I just wish them the best, and I just want to let it.
So that's Gucci Man releasing his artists, but then he's saying he looking for new talent. Who want to sign up for that? If you're releasing talent, now you're looking for new talent. People, I don't know if people gonna want to sign up for that. The music industry is struggling because of streaming. And a lot of times people can make money as they do shows. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Larsa Pippen is talking about she's going to keep her relationships to herself. She don't want to announce it anymore. Oh, you guys, I watched the Starting Five. That was good on Netflix. I thought it was mainly about LeBron and his family. No, it's literally about the Starting Five. LeBron, Anthony Edwards, Tatum, Butler, and another guy. It kind of shows, about their life, about basketball, family life, travel. It was really good. We enjoyed that. We really enjoyed that over the weekend. I like inspiring stuff and hearing people go from one situation to another. Anthony Edwards, he has a lot of kids now. It was nice to see that he became a first time dad on the show, and then he allegedly has more kids now. So that show was probably produced a year or two ago, maybe a year, and then it just came out this year. We're going to listen to Dr. Umar Johnson talk about the black billionaires and how he feels that people are setting them up.
Kanye West is a bunny hopper, but he's still my brother. Now, for those of y'all who know how to think deeper, what do Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Sean Combs, and Kanye West have in common besides being accused of sex offenses?
Alleged concerns.
They're all billionaires. They are taking down all black male billionaires. There is an all-right frontal assault on black men with wealth. And not only black men with wealth, but black men who stand up to the white power structure. Black men who stand up to the white. Bill Cosby tried to buy a major network. That's called standing up to the white power structure. Sean Puffy Combs sued Diageo and he started a black political party. R. Kelly refused to sell his masters. Kanye West took on the untouchables and lived to tell about it. Kanye West took on the untouchables and lived to tell about it. Kobe Bryant was also accused of sexual
Alleged. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant.
because he tried to start his own professional basketball league headquartered in China. He also started his own player-led sneaker brand, Kobe Bryant. Look at what they're doing to black male billionaires who don't bow down to the power structure.
That's what Dr. Umar Johnson had to say.
Who don't bow down to the power structure. But the problem with you Negroes is y'all so
Dot.
All right, Queen. Hold on, y'all. Butter hollering.
So he sees a beautiful young lady. He cuts the video. It doesn't have any... For people to think it has something to do that they're set up and they're being taken down because they're black billionaires, we got bigger problems than we thought, y'all. It's choices that people allegedly made. And like I said before, a judge, jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing. Be kind in the comments, you guys, because I'm seeing some of the comments are being removed because you guys are not being cautious. Be kind in the comments. If you have your own page, be kind in the comments. Don't be rude in the comments as well. I will time you out. Now I can see stuff. Like the video. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Thanks for being here. And thank you to all who have subscribed. Thank you. We were just talking hot topics, trending topics. There are 364 in the building. Let's get the... If you could please subscribe. Let's get 300 people to please subscribe and thank you. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 80 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 81. Thank you. Let's get the likes to 100. Thank you. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Thank you. Let's get the likes up. We're 82. Thank you. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Because some people just don't know. We're at 84 likes. We're at 85 likes. Thank you. Continue to let me know where you're watching from. Continue to subscribe. We're at 85 likes. Thank you. We're at 85 likes. Thank you. Continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Super chats are welcome. It's the box with the $sign. We're at 86 likes. 87 likes. Thank you. Let's continue to hit the like button. We're at 88 likes. Thank you. We're at 89 likes. Thank you. Continue to hit the like button. Let's get the likes to 100. Thank you, everyone, for hitting the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Some of the people don't really, what he's being charged. Some people don't understand. And then they say there's a bigger fish. There may be a bigger fish, but he's made his own choices. We're about to play this clip, fair use. Gotta get rid of the commercial. Like the video. We're at 90 likes. Thank you. Continue to hit the like button. Thumbs up the video. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Continue to hit the like button.
As his team pushed
wishes for the judge to disclose the names of the attorney of Sean Diddy Combs hit with another civil lawsuit alleging sexual assault.
Alleged.
For the judge to disclose the names of the accusers in a sex trafficking case. Senior investigative correspondent Eric Tursky is tracking that case. Good morning to you, George. To fulfill his sexual desires, federal prosecutors have said Sean Combs abused, threatened, and coerced multiple women. He's now asking a judge to order prosecutors to identify them. Combs has pleaded not guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking charges, and his lawyers say he needs the names of the alleged victims so he can prepare a defense. Anonymous allegations, the lawyers say, have created a hysterical media circus that deprived Mr. Combs of a fair trial. The music mogul's latest accuser is identified. Her name is Ashley Parham.
So he's asking for the most recent claims that came out, those 6 lawsuits. He's asking for the Jane Does and John Does to be named so he can prepare his defense. He doesn't want those people to be anonymous. He does not want those people to be anonymous. Let's continue to get the likes up. We're at 92. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video, or double tap the screen. We're at 92 likes. Thank you. Let's continue to get the likes up. Let's get the likes to 100. I hope everyone's having a happy Sunday. I hope they enjoyed their weekend. I did. Got a lot of stuff done. Some stuff I've been trying to take care of for a few weeks. Finally got finalized this week. Money cometh. Thank you. Let's get the likes up to 100. We're at 93. Thank you. We're at 93. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Let's continue with the video clip. Fair use. Thanks for being here, everyone. We have 200 in the building. If I could please get 200 people to please subscribe. 241 in the building.
Now asking a judge to order prosecutors to identify them. Combs has pleaded not guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking charges, and his lawyers say he needs the names of the alleged victims so he can prepare a defense. Anonymous allegations, the lawyers say, have created a hysterical media circus that deprived Mr. Combs of a fair trial. The music mogul's latest accuser is identified. Her name is Ashley Parham, and she's alleging in a new civil lawsuit that Combs arranged her gang rape as payback for accusing him in the murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. Parham said she was at an apartment in Orinda, California in March 2018 when Combs showed up with an entourage and a knife, doused her with lubricant, and sexually assaulted her, and then instructed others to do the same. Combs' legal team did not respond directly to these new allegations, but referred us to earlier statements calling these claims false and absurd, guys. Sorry, Aaron, thank you.
And the new lawsuit is gut-wrenching. I've heard a lot of people say that. The lawsuit that was announced Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday is gut-wrenching. Alleged what that woman went through. And it's alleged. If she went to the doctor, they're going to be able to confirm what she might have experienced. What was being generally said, the young lady was dating this guy. He then FaceTimed or called Diddy, and she had said she's not impressed. She had allegedly heard that he might have had something to do with Pac, alleged. We can't confirm or deny that. And then she said she wasn't impressed by the call. And then alleged Diddy said, you're going to pay for that. They met up with her, and the unthinkable. The unthinkable. It was even hard for me to play the clip, just thinking she might have possibly gone through things. We're at 94 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Thank you. Yeah, that lawsuit is hard to hear, y'all. It really is. There's a few of them that's hard to hear if that's what they allegedly went through. Yes, I say allege a lot. I do. I can admit it. I always have, and I'll continue. And then Bow Wow speaking out that he says so quiet. There's not a lot of parties going on. Bow Wow, are you hearing the allegations? Yeah, buddy, there's not a lot of parties going on. There's a reason for that. The industry and celebrities are shook, dude. Some celebrities haven't experienced anything. They just went to an event to see and, interact with other famous people,
Award weekend, and then like the past two, they just didn't feel right because there was no motion. There was
Fair
no
use.
parties. There was nowhere to go.
Bow Wow is speaking out amid Sean Diddy Combs' legal troubles. After Combs was arrested on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking in September, Bow Wow has made some eyebrow-raising comments about the music mogul and his view on how Combs' arrest has impacted the industry, telling Roxy Davis in an episode of her podcast, More to the Story, that there's a, quote, hole in the hip-hop party scene.
It's never thought I'd see it like this.
There is a hole, and why isn't he not focused on praying for the alleged celebrities? Why is he not focused on, I'm sad to hear that he's in this position. No, he's focused on even parties. What? These younger adults, dude. And it was a long interview, but I'm sure there's more that came out. But I think a lot of people were surprised that he's talking parties when this man is in jail, and there's alleged victims coming out, and there's all these statements that's coming out, and there's an indictment, and there's a racketeering, and that his home was raided. Let's continue with the video.
Nah,
like the video.
Keep it to the game, to the point where what we can just have, like detail, where we can, it didn't like the past 2 days, just didn't feel right.
Fair
there
use.
There was no parties. There was nowhere to go. Like for me, thinking on it, we're supposed to pee on a 250-foot yacht with his wife, leg up, chilling. This how you ride it out. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us probably never thought that we would see this. But for me, it's like it's just unreal.
Bow Wow, whose birth name is Shad Gregory Moss, started his career in the late 90s under the name Little Bow Wow, rapping with Snoop Dogg. He goes on to know that Combs, quote, was the guy that every young hustler looked up to and either wanted to be like or wanted to pass.
Like the video.
The liquor in the clubs, the he was everything hip hop. You know what I mean? So for that to die out, it's like you just would never thought. And especially when you look at somebody as like somebody you studied, somebody you idolized.
The rapper also makes sure to clarify that he is separate.
A lot of the younger rappers, musician, artists, they said that they looked up to him. It had to be in the industry of what was said, what was going on, what was alleged. It had to be out there because of all the events, because of who could be outside, who could go inside, who was instructed from outside to inside, your handed slippers, you know, I don't know, phones being confiscated when you get in a certain part of the area. You know, him only having his security available. If you're a famous person, alleged your security couldn't be with you. That's concerning to me. Very concerning. Like the video, like the video. We're trying to get 31K. Like the video, like the video. We're at 96, you guys. Let's hit the like button. We're almost at 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're almost at 100. Next week on Monday, Tuesday, I'll probably have to make some changes because we got to get the likes up. It pushes me out further into the algorithm. We're at 96 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Like the video, like the video. I hope people are being kind in the comments. We're almost at 100. 97. Let's get the likes up. I see you're still in there, Paris. I just saw you. I've been on the other side doing stuff. We're at 98. Thank you. We're almost there. We're almost there. 98. Let's continue to get the likes up. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. We're almost at 100 likes, everyone. And it helps push me out to the algorithm. Hitting the like button is free, 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 free. And it's easy. We're at 98. Hit the thumbs up above or below. Or double tap the screen. Let's get the likes to 100. And thank you to all that have already subscribed. We're at 99 likes. Thank you. Let's get the likes to 100. Thank you, thank you. We should have been at 500 likes, real talk. There's been thousands in here. And I thank you for all that subscribe. So I appreciate the subscribers too. We're at 99. Who's going to be the 100th person that's going to get us to 100 likes? Thank you, thank you. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Thank you. Let's continue to play this clip. Thank you, thank you.
Combs' contribution to the hip-hop community from the allegations against him, saying,
and once again, that was separated, right? So about him as the artist, the person, right? How monumental, how important he was to the culture.
Combs is currently in prison awaiting trial on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering.
Thank you.
Not guilty on all counts as new allegations continue to pour in. Damian Williams, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, detailed Combs' alleged, quote, freak-offs during a September 17th press conference, accusing the music mogul of using a vast network of employees within his business empire and other associates to cover up crimes including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Diddy's trial is set to take place May 5th of 2025.
And that's the other thing. Who's handling Diddy business dealings? If you did not know, it's being alleged one of his sons is part of a lawsuit for $190K because he didn't pay the lease. He was expected to pay a $3,000 or $4,000, mid-range of that, and it's being reported that Diddy's or legal team is trying to work that out. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Hello, Texas, my girl, Paris. Okay, you guys, it is Sunday afternoon. I do have some things I have to take care of. Like I said, I always try and give myself 45 minutes to an hour before I have to leave or take care of something. But I do thank everyone for being here. I thank everyone for supporting the show. I thank everyone for hitting the like. We're going to go do the disclaimer. I hope everyone takes care of their friends, their family. Check on your mothers, check on your nieces, check on your nephews, check on your, family members. Some people are in, unfortunately, bad situations, bad relationships. Some people are in great relationships. But if you're concerned about your friend, there are resources out there, there's help out there. Check on your friends and see if they need assistance or help. A safe place to stay for a night. You can't take everybody around your friends. You can't. You cannot. There was a story I was just about to say. There's story times I could do, but it's kind of like, yeah, I know a lot. you know so you just got to be careful who you're surrounded around, who you're around, the company you keep. Who's around your wife, who's around your husband. There's some people that's out there, they don't want good for you. You got to keep your eyes open on. Okay, that's a little shade, that's one. Sometimes you only get 2 or 3 strikes with me and I'm done with you. And it's just the choices you made. If you're kind, respectful, you don't have to put up with disrespectful people. You don't. Some people try and give people a pass. Okay, you're going through, but if they can't treat you with respect, don't let them around you, near you, by you. Don't let people drain your energy. Be around people that's loving, kind. Sometimes you got to deal with your family. You got to take it with a grain of salt and just say, okay, whew, let me get up the strength to deal with this call today. So, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. I'm going to check the news just to see if there's any other hot topics, trending topics I need to cover. I always try and do that before I leave. They're saying happy birthday to Snoop. Oh, yep. Antonio Brown. We already talked about Antonio Brown going to the rally. We already talked about Usher going to the rally. No, I don't want to talk about that. Have you guys been catching the skits in regards to Why Did I Get Married? All the skits they've been posting. I did do a video on that. It'd be interesting. Why Did I Get Married 1 and 2? It'd be interesting if Janet Jackson does a skit. It'd be very interesting. The one girl said, I'm going to make sure I'm ready for my man's birthday. There's another girl that's talking to Marcus. There's the other young lady in the car saying she's gonna get up the hill, and then there's the guy that's on the bus talking about So I've been posting those skits. It's funny. It'll be funny if Janet does hers though. That'll bring it home. Go look at some of my shorts, and it'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me see. Beyonce has new pictures out. We already talked about D.L. Hughley. Prayers for Liam's family. Yeah, it was being reported that he was dropped from the label. And it was also said that he was having a hard time getting out of the country he was in. It's being reported he was expected to extend his stay because I guess there was an issue with his passport. Yeah, so go check out my short regarding that. I'd be bringing y'all to TTT. That guy that was on a boat in Florida who stayed on his boat and refused to get off his boat. I guess he was arrested recently. That's a hot mess. Let me see. There was something else. Yeah, we're just talking hot topics, trending topics, what's kind of out there. Rosie O'Dell family nightmare, daughter arrested in regards to child neglect. They found things around and an alleged pipe. I have to be careful what I say. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell daughter was arrested regards to child neglect. Remember, Rosie was just making a joke about Diddy. Mm-hmm. Many people are praying for Justin, praying for the alleged victims. We don't know what Justin or Usher experienced. We know that Usher was sent to Diddy camp. We know that. We also know that Tupac's family hired a lawyer to find out if there is a link between Diddy and the passing of Tupac. We talked about that. I did an update, y'all. I did an update yesterday and today, and we've been talking about the there's a famous woman that's been having several kids. They saying she might be pregnant with twins right now. I'll save that. I have it saved. But if that's true, that's going to be interesting. If she is pregnant with twins, she just had a baby. I'll save it. And if it's announced by several, I always make sure if I announce something, it comes from several different sources. But it's being alleged that she might be pregnant again. Mm-hmm. And if she is, congratulations. That's her body. So we'll wait to see if there's another announcement about that. Let's see. Uh, it's being reported Floyd Mayweather has purchased 400 million in New York apartments, extending to his empire. I think they're saying Lizzo endorsed somebody recently too. And they were asking Lizzo about her legal issues, and she was trying to avoid the questions about her legal issues as well. These celebrities got a lot going on. They do. Let me see if there's anything on TM, if there's anything I want to update or talk about. Yeah, there's a lot of different Halloween costumes that's out there too. I did a few videos about Kanye and Bianca being in Tokyo. Is it he's in Tokyo or Turkey? They're saying he's in Tokyo. That was from TMZ 21 hours ago. Mm. Yeah, he's in Tokyo. I think he's traveled to Tokyo several times. Bianca and Kanye, I think they've traveled to Tokyo several times. I thought he was in Turkey. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to cover, everybody. You know, we talked about Rosie O'Donnell, we talked about Jay-Z, we talked about Kanye, we talked about Liam. You know, certain stuff I cover, certain stuff I don't. If I don't really know much about that, I won't cover it. Congratulations to Black China. Will she make it down the aisle? She seems happy. She seems to be doing better than she was. You know, Black China's been doing better. Congratulations to her for cleaning up her life. Let's see. Welcome, welcome. There's like 266 in. If I can get 266 to subscribe, we're trying to hit 31K. Continue to hit the like button. Don't stop. Yeah, like I mentioned, Justin Combs sued for 190K after reportedly missing the lease payments on his 2022 Bentley. And like I said, his family lawyers are saying they're trying to get that whole situation rectified. Mm, mm. Lemmy from Zeus is talking his relationship status, saying he's not married, he hasn't been engaged. I don't really watch Zeus. I don't really watch Zeus. Zeus has some interesting shows. Not interested. Ray J has a bunch of shows on his network. Not interested. You know, you got to be careful what you put in your spirit. You got to be careful what you watch. Some people like that ratchet stuff. I don't. I don't care for it. Reality shows are even hard for me to watch because I want to see these women do well on these reality shows. But even with Bravo, they love if you got legal problems. Bravo loves if you're about to go through a divorce. Bravo love if you can't be respectful around people. Bravo love if you're shady and can't communicate well. Bravo love if you want to have an altercation. That's not what we should be showing our young adults. So, mm-mm. Yep, 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 yep. Like the video, like the video. Continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We should definitely be at 200 likes, but we at least made it to 100. So I'm grateful for that. And like I said, continue to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. Yes, Paris, thank you. Have a blessed day. Yes, definitely a interesting situation in regards to the diddler. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys. I got to do some stuff with my family. Thank you for holding me down. Paris is a member. If you want to become a member, I have memberships over there. Become a member. I will pay more attention to your comments in the screens. We'll try and do different videos at a certain time, but right now, if you're a member, I pay more attention to your comments and I interact more with the members because right now I've been putting a lot of information on the shorts. So that's information. So once things kind of calm down, I'll do some special membership stuff and stuff that I see or hear. But for now, if you become a member, I do pay attention to your comments because you are paying for a membership. Super chats are welcome. $2, $5, $6. We got to continue to get the likes up. That pushes me out into algorithm. When YouTube shows me my analytics, over those first, we've been busy for the last 20 days. I've had millions tune in. So I have no problem asking people to subscribe because if you don't ask, they won't. They're just listening. There's some people that, from the beginning, I had to go back and subscribe. So please subscribe. We've had millions of views. So I could almost have 1 million subscribers if I would have been asking for those 2 weeks. So that's why I talk about it. So like the video, share the video. Everyone have a great weekend, Sunday. Good afternoon to everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Thanks for holding me down for the ones that's been in the comments, that's been here with me for the last 3 weeks. I appreciate you guys. We'll see what happens next week. I told y'all almost every week there's been some interesting stuff that's come out in regards to the diddler. Almost every week. Jaw-dropping stuff. Almost every week. Not every day. Almost every week. So I'll keep you guys informed in regards to the diddler, hot topics, trending topics. We cover it all here. A lot of times I go live in the morning. I don't really do too many lives at night unless there's something big that's being announced. But a lot of times I'm doing other stuff. I don't even see it till like an hour or two later. So if it's that big, I'll come on live. But thanks for being here, everyone. Have a blessed weekend. Let me know, what are you guys doing? Are you going out to dinner for Sunday meal? Are you staying in? What are you guys doing for Sunday? Are you relaxing? Do you do a lot of stuff on Saturdays? That way you can relax on Sundays. It depends. It depends. It depends. Yeah, vote for whoever you want to vote for. Some people are changing their minds in regards to who they're voting for. That's a choice for you and your family to decide. Some people are voting early, which is cool. So do whatever is best for you. But once again, thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate you. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Check on your aunts. Check on your nieces. Check on your brothers to make sure they're in happy, healthy relationships. Check the different programs that's out there if your friends need help or assistance. But there is help and assistance out there. Thanks for being here, everyone. Be blessed. Have a great Sunday. Goodbye. Goodbye.